In this video, I'm going to tell you why I do this so I can get that. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Professor Matt. This is Coach Marcia, and today we're going to be sharing with you some details on how to prevent your opponent from defending against an armbar while you're transitioning into the position. So check it out. All right, so I'm moving into the armbar position. I've gotten myself to the point where I've gotten her elbows away from her body. I've started to attack the arm that I want to lock, and as I'm moving into the position, she starts to defend. So how am I going to deal with this? Okay. We can think about it a little bit preemptively, knowing that she's like this, right? So I'm looking to attack the top arm. So before I move into the position, if I know that they're going to be able to move their arms around and start defending the armbar, what I'm going to look to do is pin that bottom arm to her chest. So I'm pressing down on her arm and I'm putting all my weight on that arm now. So normally when I'm looking for an armbar and I've got the top arm, I put my hand on the floor and I put my weight into that. But because I know that she's probably going to switch and defend, in this case here, I'm going to secure her bottom arm to her body, and now I'm going to make that move into the S mount. So because I'm controlling her arm, now I'm just going to slip my other arm inside, grab my collar, lean to my right to make my left leg light so that I can bring it over her head. I can start to sit, pull my heels in. I'm squeezing my knees. I'm looking to control the hand up at the thumb. I'm pinching my knees, and of course, making sure that she's not able to do that running escape by pulling her arm off to the right. All right, so one more time. I got her elbows away from her body already. I've started to attack the top arm, and as I'm moving myself into the position, she switches. So this is no good, right? So again, knowing that that's a possibility, what I'm going to look to do is secure that bottom arm to her. I put all my weight in my hands now so that I can make that transition to my S mount. So I'm securing her arm and I make that transition to the S mount. And remember here now too, I'm squeezing everything, right? Like my knees and my feet are coming together. I really want to keep all of this compressed so that it's hard for her to pull her hand out. So I keep one hand on her bottom arm, and then I look to scoop this arm up, and then I'm just going to lean to my right a little bit to make my left leg light so I can bring it over her head. And remember, on the armbar, I always want to have this leg over the head before I sit down, okay? If I go the other way, then she's going to come up, right? So we want to make sure that we're always getting this leg right over, and then I always try to like pull everything nice and tight, right? So that I can just slip to the floor while I'm still seated. Okay, keeping everything really tight. I'm already controlling up at the wrist. As I let go of the elbow, we're getting control of that hand to stop her from being able to turn her hand, right? So I'm grabbing here in order to stop her from being able to move her elbow, right? That's what they're trying to do. If I just grab like here, then there's a lot of flexion in the wrist, and she'll be able to like kind of stop and neutralize the armbar while she tries to get herself out of it. So I'm keeping control of her thumb. I'm pinching my knees. I'm turning her thumb to the side so that I can pull to the right to stop the running escape from happening and finishing the armbar. If you picked up any details from that, hit that like button and share the technique. Also, remember, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. I've got a whole series of how to break armbar defense coming up, so I wouldn't want you to miss any of that. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for coming, everybody.